So following on from some of the earlier videos, well, our aim was to get from here to here. So we got to this stage in the previous video. We got to this stage here. So remember that that this thing here is exactly the same as this thing here, and also bear in mind that this is one notch lower than this. So because we're trying to merge these two together, for this fraction here, multiply top and bottom by 2n minus 1, and then immediately divided by 2n minus 1, and then that would then, so this thing here is this bit here. Okay, so that would then take us to this stage, and then move this out here. So that would be divided by, move this to here, and then now this will be exactly the same as this. So this, hang on, so this would be exactly the same as this. So you can just say this thing squared, and then we move this out here. So that's this bit here. So that will then take us to here. So so g of k equals this thing here. So going back to the start, so now we know, now we managed to get from here to here. So this thing here is exactly the same as this. It's exactly the same as this. Okay, so so now let me give you an example. So let's say we've got an ellipse where A is 4 and B is 5. B is 5. So so if we put 4 into here, and then put 5 into the B here, so k would be 3 over 5. Think about it. K will be 3 over 5. So now we can just blindly follow this. So it will be 4 times b. So don't forget b is 5. So this thing here would be 20. So this thing here would be 20. And then this complicated thing here is this bit here. Is this bit here. So if we look at the first 3 terms, so if we look at the first 3 terms, well, the first term, when n equals 1, it would just be this bit here, and then squared, and then hang on, and then, well, it's really us blindly following this formula here. When n equals 1, then it would be this thing squared times this thing, and then when n equals 2, it would be these two squared times this thing here. When n equals 3, it would be 3, 5, and then 6. It would be this thing squared times this thing. So going down here, so we've got our 20. For the first 3 terms, well, the first term would be this thing squared times that thing, and then the second term will be these two squared, and then times that thing. Don't forget k. Don't forget k is this thing here. So you've got to put this into here and then power it. Well, think about it. It will then take you to here. Okay, and then oops, I forgot to erase this. And then that will then take you to here, and then that will then take you to here, and then it's blah blah blah. Overall, it's approximately 28.398. Okay.